Paolo Banchero, winner of the weekend for me because this guy is back. He came back on Friday after missing, I believe, 34 games for the Orlando Magic. Played against the Milwaukee Bucks. Looked awesome. 34 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Milwaukee was definitely giving him the jumper, but the jumper was money for Paolo on Friday night. He hit 5 threes, 3 mid-range jumpers, just 2 layups in this one. Paolo's usually a driver type. He is getting to the free throw line for sure, but came out looking to score. Unfortunately outdone by Giannis, who put up 41 points and 14 rebounds in the win for Milwaukee, but Paolo was good again, I thought, Sunday against Philadelphia. Only 20 points, but also added 8 rebounds and 6 assists. 6 turnovers, not the greatest, but he's got a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. Had that awesome dunk on Paul George where George caught him on a switch, put him in the basket. Paul George just goes sliding underneath the stanchion. Paolo throws it down. Then a dagger jumper again from Paolo, hitting the midi to beat Philadelphia. Really sealed the win for them after a nice offensive rebound by Trevelin Queen. Paolo's only played 7 games this year, but the Magic are awesome.
They are awesome.
They've got 16 games left before the All-Star break.
Ooh.
Is it too late, literally, for an all-star push for Paolo Banchero? In the Eastern Conference, you're looking talent-wise. He was one of the best players in the league for 5 games to start the season. He had a couple of good ones here. Let's say he gets up to 20 games played. The Magic deserve an all-star.
Yeah,
Wouldn't the coaches be like, Paolo Banchero, you're an all-star. You missed half the season, for the most part. But I think he's still got a chance.
Yeah, that is the weird thing because Franz Wagner can't take that spot because he's injured.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it has to go to somebody. Yeah, I wonder what the coaches do. I think that boosts the 4 Cavs push a little bit more with the injury. But it was miraculous that this guy comes in and they win against Philadelphia because of all the injuries that they had going into the game and then the guys that sat during the game. KCP was out along with both Wagners, Mo and Franz, Jet Howard out. So 4 guys out. Then the first minute, De Silva goes out with an illness. Second quarter, it was Bataze who left.
Yep.
So they were left with 8 guys. Period.
Yeah.
And as you said, Paolo Banchero hits a winner because Trevelin Queen grabs a huge offensive rebound, and he was making beautiful back cuts that Jonathan Isaac was feeding him before. This was the best game, I think, of Jonathan Isaac's career. He had 13 fourth-quarter points, 20 and 11, 8 of 13, 2 threes, his first double-double since 2019. And there was a really weird, crazy coach's challenge call that went against Cole Anthony the last few minutes. It was a really weird one. The Magic broadcasters were saying, what game are these refs watching? Are they watching a different game? They needed some G League referees in there. It was an odd call, but all that to say, 8 Magic players come out and win this basketball game because they just do it every single night against the Philadelphia 76ers team. You can say, yeah, they don't have Joel Embiid. Well, there's no excuse for the 76ers. We'll get into them because the Magic had 8 players playing.
Yeah. To speak to your could Paolo Banchero make the All-Star team, he was 4th when it came to fan return, so there was there was a lot of respect, obviously, from the fan vote. Now, it was a huge drop-off. I should make this very clear. It's Giannis. He had over 2 million votes. It was Tatum and Karl Anthony Towns with a lot of votes, and then there was a million vote drop off to 4th. But that was Paolo there, despite at that point had only played 5 games. So you're right. If he plays some more here, and will they get a representative, it would be him. I don't think it's super far-fetched, honestly. It's going to be crazy if Paolo makes it in limited playing time over Jalen Johnson or something like that because of their record, because of his track record. But then, of course, putting it against Jalen Johnson, who's played a lot more games, stuff like that. I feel like that could be a debate that maybe we get into when we start picking these teams.
Yeah, the only reason to keep Paolo out is because of games played.
That's it.
He's been one of the probably 8 best players in the Eastern Conference. He's only played 7 games. So we'll see what happens. The main thing is staying healthy from here on out. He's got to at least get to 20 games to even have a chance to make the All-Star team. But very good to get him back. They did a great job at treading water in the meantime. Orlando has been awesome, and to get that win yesterday against the Sixers team, I mean, they had no Embiid, but we'll get into them later. They're losers for a reason. But great stuff from the Magic. They know how to win games when they're shorthanded.